First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it. And that's the third out. Whiteside stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach Clayton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Clayton
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Vargas is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Rafael Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hernandez
Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Zach Clayton.
number 1.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Clayton.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, I'm not betting on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Ran that one in. On him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
Shortstop.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, look at the dive. Got him. Ready for another shot now. Zach Clayton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Alberto has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Texas Rangers with their 50th team win in this one. Brian Chen wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas. Digging in, Zach Clayton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, one time, right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners. Last time out.
Let her rip.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And ready for another chance. Zach Clayton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Jose Iglesias. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Iglesias.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
And she ran out, right? And I go in the room, and I'm
coming to the plate now. Hanser Alberto. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
And she's wiping it down. I'm like, come here. And she
now the
takes off
0-2
running.
pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Coming to the plate now, Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jared Hoying.
There you got it. Get him out of here.
Looking to keep this away. Oh, what a dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Digging in once again, Zach Clayton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Clayton.
Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The count, 0-2.
Saved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
See it, drive. Let's go right here. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
The designated hitter, Charlie.
That's what you said?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one skied out toward right. Headed after it is Mazzara. 2 down. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So no runs here on 2 hits.
Well, just put your hand on it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That, remember, I told you,
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready once again, Hanser Alberto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second. Digging in, Zach Clayton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
But I slept finally in the bed like I've never been able to
Ready to
sleep.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I be getting migraines
Sends that
every
one
time
out
I
of
lay
play
down.
for strike
No,
1.
anywhere though. On the ground, any bed.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
I told Mom.
This is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bizarro looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Goodbye. It ain't coming back. Your boy hit a home run and then had people on
So it's
base
a two-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
Kill it. 121-foot home run.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final today. Jeff Hoffman.
2 home runs? Where'd they get 2 home runs from? Oh, my arm cracked. Wow.
Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
Guaranteed rate field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City.
And leading off for the White Sox, first baseman, Zach Clayton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Merrifield is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's how the Royals.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Weldon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Weldon.
Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Clayton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. McCutcheon rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So striding forward now, Eli Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eli Ojeda.
And now the runner's trying for third. Rolled slowly to first. Bird has it. A step on the bag for 1. A throw to the plate, but 1's all they get as the run scores. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Well, you know, he had a good idea.
Striding in once again, Zach Clayton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Zach Clayton.
Number 1. Zach.
First delivery to him on the way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Eli Ojeda.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Weldon has a read on it. 2 gone. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The center fielder, number 28. Gustavo.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. The hustle and bustle. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Pedro Baez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Michael Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Flezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For Kansas City, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 minutes.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Now at the plate, Greg Bird, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Greg Bird.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Zach Clayton.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zach Clayton.
Zach Clayton.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is ready once again. Zach Clayton. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready for another shot now. Eli Ojeda. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ojeda.
And the runner's breaking for third. Line but speared on a hop. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 2 runs on 2. Zach Clayton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Zach Clayton. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Skied into straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the San Diego Padres. Ronaldo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Riding in once again, Zach Clayton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Clayton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there, base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in once again, Eli Ojeda. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Haynes ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know. Digging in to try it again, Zach Clayton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 4-3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jared Cozart earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Rob Fisher earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Diego Padres. Tyler Danish will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
On to first as they get the double play to get.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Zach
First
Clayton.
offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches.
At the plate, Blair Jimenez. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, the pitcher executes his pitch, put it on the outside half, and he rolls over, hits a ground ball, and gets a base hit. What are you supposed to do? You did your job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Clayton.
First baseman, number 1.
90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, there's another reason to ward around.
Zach Clayton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, if you'd have told him when he woke up this morning that...
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Zach Clayton. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Renfroe is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The San Diego Padres get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Tyrell Jenkins earns the victory in Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Ian Kennedy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes.
Now in the box, Bob Humphrey. He brings. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. There's one. Not in time. Digging in to try it again. Zach Clayton.
Zach Clayton.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Weldon ranging back to the track, to the wall, and get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zach Clayton, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Weldon is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was.
Zach Clayton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Weldon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Bob Humphrey.
Now batting. Catcher Bob Humphrey.
To first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one after a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Zach Clayton. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. 8-2 tonight's final. The Chicago White Sox slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Lucas Giolito earned his 5th win of the year. Ian Kennedy worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Now at the plate, Zach Clayton. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Colon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bounce to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. On McCutcheon's gonna nail him trying to score out at home. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Zach Clayton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Clayton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's
Zach Clayton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home. Loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Raymond
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Kane. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one, right?
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Runs up and gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Zach Clayton. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second, McCutcheon. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Ready with the 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Weak roller right side. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey.
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-5 ball game. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Harper Floyd notches his 3rd win of the year. Nate Carnes struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.